Hi, and welcome to these quick tutorials on how to use the ASART Event App database. What we've done here is we've set up a new user called Test Video for the organization called Video Tutorial. So we're going to log in by going to the admin.asart.com page, and we'll type in Test Video and the password for that. So you should have actually received this from ASART already, and you can now log in. And you should also see that your organization has been set up. Now this organization has just been named Video Tutorial. It should be your own name when you log in. So we'll click through to that, and we can now see a list of all the events that your organization is managing in this system. You should also see one event already added in there by ASART for you. So this one here, we've got Test Video Event for 2013. If we click through to that, we can now start adding our content to the app. You'll probably be presented with 5 or more tabs to begin with, and very quickly we have agenda items, which are meetings that are taking place, where you get to specify the time and room of each different meeting. We have speakers, where you're able to list the biographies of all the speakers, and speakers can be linked to agenda items. We have exhibitors, where they can actually have stands in your exhibition area, but they can also be for your sponsors, so they don't necessarily have to have an exhibition stand here. And we have locations, which is more about placing objects such as where the stands are located on your floor, or where exactly the hotel is in the world. So we have this idea of areas, which is for exhibition stands and for meeting rooms and halls. So this would be particularly highlighting areas on a PDF map, for instance. And we have additional venues, which is the GPS positions, which would show up on a Google Maps image. Finally, we have a groupings page here, where it allows you to group together the different sections of these. So for instance, we have tracks, where we're able to make multiple tracks and specify agenda items to appear in the various tracks. So this could be, for instance, you have a track for graphics, a track for audio design, a track for managers, a track for Q&A, and you could tag each of your agenda items to be which track it's relevant to. A session is more about grouping objects, agenda items, into bundles of time. So for instance, if you have sessions that were to take place between 9 and 11 o'clock, you could actually put them all in as the Monday 9 to 11 o'clock session. And this way, in the app, they'll see Monday 9 to 11 o'clock, be able to click on that and see all the agenda items that you've tagged to be a part of that session. Finally, we have exhibitor categories, and this is mainly to group together the exhibitors so that you could say, for instance, if you have exhibitors that were just making fluffy toys, you could have the fluffy toy category. If, for instance, you have another category which is the postcards, and they make postcards, again you can tag that. An exhibitor can be tagged with many different categories, and it allows the end user to be able to search by that category and see all the exhibitors that are linked to it. You may also find there are some other buttons which in this tutorial we haven't enabled. One is to be able to publish the content to the app, and the other is to be able to update the layout and formatting of the app. These are typically done by ASART at the moment, but we can enable those options too if you want to have more explicit control over it. So that ends the overview video, and what we'll do next is we'll go through some examples of adding some of the content here.